everybody. Hi, gang, gang. Gonna give everybody a minute. Hope everybody has had a wonderful week. Hey, gang, gang. Hey, gang, gang. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Let me just start off by saying, Blue Moon, you saw me standing alone. All right, so we're going to talk about the blue moon and a couple of other things. All right, so let me just start off by saying that, you guys know I'm in Florida. We had a hurricane yesterday. I fared well, but, my eyes have been messing with me, and I went to the doctor. What's good? And they gave me some medicine, and I can't wear my contacts right now, so I'm in my glasses. So don't mind me, but I'm here to do a reading, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to get into the elements, but instead of doing this for the weekend, guys, let's take a peek at September, right? Today's August 31st. Let's take a look at what's coming in for the month, okay? So, first off, before we get into the elements or the general, drop a word for how this energy is hitting. How's this energy hitting? What's good? Let me know. How are you feeling? How are you holding up under this frequency? Thank you guys for all the love. What's good, Be So Savage? What's good, Stephanie? What's good, everybody? How are we doing? All kind of emotions, right? An eye opener for sure. It's blue fire. You've had a headache. I'm feeling positive. You're ready. Okay, so first off, let's talk a little bit about what's happening in the sky so that we can put some context to this shit, right? So September 3rd, the Venus retrograde will come out, but she'll still be in shadow. We got Venus retrograde happening, and that doesn't end. Renewing, Be So Savage. The Mercury retrograde won't end till the 15th or the 16th, but then that'll also be in shadow. So, September could be a little funny. And then I believe we have Jupiter going into retro on the 5th of September. Okay, so there's shifts, but I feel like all these shifts are causing a catalyst moment for redirection. Okay, for some relationships to be fortified and redirection away from relationships that are not focusing on our highest good. So we're going to get into it. What's good, Super Vibes? We're going to pull the general first for this September coming. Hey, honey. So let's see what's popping. Spirit, can you show me what does September offer the general collective before we get into the elements? Can you give me the energy, please? Hey, Chris. Can you give me the energy for the collective for the month of September? Happy birthday, Virgo season. Okay, you got Gemini cross-pollinate and 6th house sustainability. What's good, Project Execute? So what I'm seeing here off these two cards is basically telling you some circles are shifting. What's good, Free Spirit? Some circles are shifting. So some groups are solidifying, some groups are dissipating. The relationships that didn't have, let's say, enough gas. Okay, what's good, D? Enough gas. They're kind of like going away in a mist. Okay? He's still here. They're at Disney World right now. So, he'll be here till Sunday. So that's why I haven't been on as heavy this week because, between the hurricane, my grandson being here, my eye messing with me, I was kind of like having to tend to other areas, okay? So let's see, Spirit. Midheaven, Pentacle. Okay, so whatever is happening right now, let's get into it. You're like at a critical degree. Okay, this is a make or break moment. And I feel like even the breaks, those, you know, those are the breaks, right? It feels like those make or break moments, the break moments are so that you can get to the make moments. You feel me? So it's like, even if you're at the height of something that feels kind of chaotic, it's because you're at the height of the shift, okay? Spirit, can you continue to show me, please, for the collective? Vesta, Earth, okay? So this is all about the concentration of what's good, okay? About what would feed your soul, what would feed your family. Sustainability, you had up here, and then you also have Chiron. So it's like saying that we're starting to recognize what feeds us and what doesn't, and we're trying to shift into propping up those areas, communicating in those areas, and releasing the areas that feel stifling, that feel like they've already like they hit the apex and they don't have room to grow, okay, or they no longer align with the new version of ourselves. It's all of that. It's the realization, okay? And right now Neptune is in retrograde, okay, in the house of Pisces, and that is also with Neptune is ruled by Pisces. And then also with Saturn being in there in retrograde, right? Don't get caught up in illusions right now. If you're seeing something for what it is, accept that reality in this moment and try to hold off making any decisions until after the 16th. But I feel like this is all guiding us to have realizations about where we are and what is good for us. Okay? So Shell, I don't know what sign, you are, or what sign your partner is, but I will say that this is a time for people to focus on what is being shown to them. Okay? And not only what's being shown to them, but also to think of how does it feed you, instead of necessarily thinking of the unit. Pisces both. So you're both going through a lot of stuff, and I'm not doing individual readings today, but I will say that nothing is set in stone until after the 16th. Okay, so watch your water signs when I do the water signs, and you will get further clarity. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck is shine. All right, everything is being illuminated to us right now. Okay, an authority. All right, this is about taking control of your situation through the tension. Okay, so this, and I'm going to say this one part, and then we're going to get into the elements. Okay, if you're normally, I haven't done any of the elements yet, I'm just getting started. If you're normally a person who is outspoken and sometimes, let's say, harsh, or people say that you're harsh and you're just trying to relay your truth, your personal truth, then this time period is going to be forcing you to kind of learn to speak your mind, but in a way that is more diplomatic, like forcing you to learn control. Okay, and in the reverse, if you're a person that has problems saying your truth, and then you end up feeling like people overstep their boundaries, Spirit's going to be putting you in situations where you're forced to cultivate that ability. Okay, so this is about taking us out of our comfort zone so that we can get some skills that we need for the next leg of the journey. All right, so drop the elements, guys. Drop the elements, and let's see who's up first. Okay, right, so with whatever, I see water in the house, whatever element, whatever stance you normally take, I see earth. This is going to be highlighting the opposite, air, earth, water, air, fire, earth, earth, water, earth, 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 fire, air, water, air, earth, earth, air, water, air, earth, earth, water, earth, water, earth. All right, it looks like for every other sign, earth gets 2. So we're gonna start with earth. Okay, so just remember what I said, guys. This season is going to be highlighting an area that you need to, what's good, cheerfully sweet, an area that you need to work on that you don't feel so comfortable in, but it's only doing that so that way you can understand how to move forward. All right, so let's get it popping. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, pull up. All right, Spirit, can you show me what is vibes? Can you show me what the earth signs need to know? Love and believe. Yeah, Leah Lou, what's good, baby? We miss you. Powerful. Depth and alive. Okay. Big Taurus in the house, right? Soothe. Listen, there was something that you were fighting inside. Outside could have reflected something else. The energy inside was telling you not to trust something. Now I'm also hearing my mind's playing tricks on me. This could have been based in a trauma from the past. Okay, this could have been based in a trauma from the past. Now you may still be in a relationship with this person, or maybe it's, you know, something that has lingered with you even though you're not with the person. But I feel like Spirit is about to show up in a big way to show you to still have faith, because you have love, believe, powerful, depth, and alive. Okay, so let's say you're in a relationship as an earth sign that was toxic, for instance. Okay, let's just go with the negative first, right? Like it was toxic, right? And you've been trying to heal something and you just recognize that it's, you know, this situation isn't healing for you, but you recognize that there's still, you know, love. I feel like you're going to find out the depth of love, the depth of like how you still believe in love. Okay? Now, for others of you who are still in a hopeless romantic, right? And it could be that you're recognizing, well, this relationship doesn't offer that, but that doesn't mean that love doesn't exist. For some of you, it could be that. For others of you, this could be a shift right now that is clearing away. I won't say 100% because no relationship is 100% perfect, but like it's clearing away some of the obstacles is what I feel. Okay? Something that in the end, good, bad, or indifferent, you feel soothed by the outcome, okay? And the acceptance card is under that, okay? So also, when I said that Neptune is in retrograde, you know, this can have us magnifying fears that are not really present, or overlooking details because we don't want to see them. So, you know, conversely, it can be either way. So we're going to continue. We're going to get you guys some tarot. We're going to see what's popping for the earth signs. Spirit. And, you know, that's why I'm saying that until after, you know, these retrogrades come out, especially the Venus and the Mercury, that's when you're going to have a better understanding, right? And so right now, it's best to make mental note of things that you are seeing and maybe not necessarily make a rush to judgment. Okay, Spirit, until the illusions kind of lift. Spirit, can you show me what is the situation? Page of Pentacles. There is an opportunity. Okay, Five of Wands. You're feeling conflicted. Okay, Eight of Swords. There's a lot of overthinking. Strength card. And the Hermit with the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So what my earth signs are facing is some type of self-doubt, some type of fear that comes from a trauma, whether this is in a relationship, okay, whether this is, you know, something from your childhood. With the Seven of Swords, it could be like somebody was deceptive and the High Priestess is under that, and you could feel that. Your intuition could be telling you that something is happening. As an adult, something is triggering that, okay? So we're going to be looking at that with the Two of Pentacles under that. There's a decision before you, and I feel like it's something, trust in me, right? So, you know, that's reminding me of the snake from Jungle Book when he was hypnotizing the little boy, right? And you may feel like you don't know what to trust, your intuition or what you're seeing or something like that, okay? So we're going to clarify these right quick and get into it. Spirit, why is this Page of Pentacles here for my earth signs, please? With the Three of Pentacles, you're considering a collaboration or the furtherance of a collaboration, and whether you want to enter this, solidify this, right? And a King of Pentacles, it has to do with stability, your stability. You could be male or female in your masculine energy, dividing from fact and fiction, fact from emotion, to try to make the best decision about whether you should accept or make an offer. At the bottom of the deck, you're really trying to tune in. You got two High Priestesses here. If this isn't in a relationship, whether it's friend, family, or lover, you both could be trying very hard to feel each other's frequency in regards to what is hidden or what the thoughts are or what you assume is hidden, right? You got the Five of Wands here referring to some type of conflict. Spirit, can you show me? So the Five of Wands is coming out with the Three of Cups. This is giving me the impression that whether it happened in this relationship or a past relationship, you have fear about accepting some type of offer or making some type of offer because in the past there was a third party, whether this is in this relationship or in a past relationship. And the Four of Swords, it took you a long time to heal something or at least feel like you healed something. And now an offer that either you're going to make or accept makes you to accept this offer because something happened that triggered this Eight of Swords, a prison of your own making. You're questioning a decision and if it would be binding or if somebody, you know, like, and maybe this is this other person, you know what I'm saying? But the Queen of Cups, I feel like you're trying very hard not to be led by emotion. But I feel like inside, just don't want to hurt like that again, basically. And who, you know, nobody wants to hurt, right? And whether this is in the actual relationship or in a new situation, the Queen of Cups here is like, you're trying to make the decision as the King of Pentacles in your masculine, but ooey gooey, soft and chewy inside, there's a lot that you feel emotionally. And you're trying to, you know, back, forth and forth, right? Discern what is the best head over heart decisions. Correct. Trying to discern between the two. Now, you got the Strength card here. I'm really getting the impression that this other person is also feeling similar things, but it may be in a different way. Okay, so you have the Strength card here. I feel like you're trying to tame some inner fears. If you're still with somebody where there was a situation that had happened in the past, you may be wondering if the inner beast has been tamed. Whether this inner beast is in you or in your partner or the person. Thank you for the crane, paper crane. And let me just start off by saying that sometimes I might not see a gift because I'm channeling. And if that happens, know that I'm greatly appreciative, okay? But I try to stay, you know, tapped into the channel, okay? So the Strength card comes out with the Nine of Pentacles. Both of these people, whatever capacity it is used to being independent. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, do we or do we not come together right now? Right? And make this Nine of Pentacles and this Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth and legacy. For some of you, this could be and trying to maintain some semblance of independence financially in the aftermath. But you have here the Moon, the Chariot, and the Eight of Cups, and the World. Okay? So it feels like, you know, you have a lot of deep emotion connected to this. And it has to do with something that you've experienced in the past. I also feel like this person may be coming at you rather quickly. Okay, with the Chariot. You may feel like, what's the hurry? Okay, this person, they may be fearful that you will walk away from them. Okay? And with this World card, I feel like they would like to solidify something. I feel like that's their inner fears. That, remember when I said that you may be afraid of something because of some kind of trauma you went through, and that it felt like this person also has a trauma, maybe in a slightly different way, where they maybe fear abandonment, you maybe fear infidelity, or you know, because you came up as the King of Pentacles, which is your king. Like, you fear this person fucks up your stability. They fear that you'll leave. So you might be questioning, should I give to this? Does it feel stable? And they and because they feel that energy, they're like, I have to lock this down before this person leaves. It's something like that. Because maybe you triggered their abandonment thing. The card here, Spirit, can you show me why the Hermit is, I got it? Yeah. Yeah, this person is afraid. Okay? They may not be saying this to you with the Hermit. They could even be a Virgo. Okay, you could be a Virgo, right? You both could be some type of earth sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising Venus, right? I feel like this person is trying to, if this is the person that you had that situation with, I feel like they are they're like really trying to you know, maybe follow your lead or enlighten themselves. Remember that the Hermit is, the lantern is spirit. So it feels like they both are trying, you know, they might be trying to elevate themselves, okay? Maybe they had a dark night of the soul, or maybe you guys been going through something for a minute and now they're trying to like turn it around. I'm not going to tell you that they have it all the way down pat. You see there's only so much light here, but it does look like they're trying to tap into that. Okay, it also comes out with the fucking Empress. I feel like this is how they see you. Now, for some of you, there could be a pregnancy. Maybe this is what it's about. Maybe somebody came out pregnant and they're like, you know, we've been together for 4 years. Let's solidify this relationship. And you're like, hey, hold on. That first year, remember, this shit went down. Or, you know, I got married to my last baby daddy or baby mama, and that shit went south. It's something like there's a fear, okay? But that there's something here about keeping the Empress. Not losing the Empress. Death and transformation. Hello, honey. Right? So death and transformation. I feel like this hermit wants to rise to the occasion. Okay? 8 of Pentacles. They're trying to put in the work. 7 of Wands. Okay? There's 2 reasons for the 7 of Wands. They've been resistant to this in the past. This is another reason. Thank you, LT. I hope you've been doing well. Okay, this is Earth. Okay, so I feel like this person with the 7 of Wands, I feel like in the past they might have not been in a hurry. Okay, and that could be part of your shit that you could be like, what's the fucking, where's the fire now, right? The Fool, because they want to start over in some capacity to heal something for the 10 of Cups, okay? And I feel like that's why you, and look, and they come up as the King of Cups and you came up as the Queen of Cups. So there is matching emotion here. The problem is that you may not fully trust it. And I feel like they can't really fully read you. They just know that they got to elevate or they're going to be extricated from a situation. You feel me? So it's like a put up or shut up. Now, whether you said that or you didn't, I feel like this person feels that. There's a depth of emotion here that you may not be seeing because you're worried about the depth of emotion that you have going on. Okay, so Spirit, can you just show me a basic outcome for this? You got, yeah, you either going to apply pressure or you not, right? And I feel like both of you are trying to read that same thing, but look at the abundance card, okay? One more, Spirit. And freedom, right? So I feel like somebody here with the surrender card, it's like the 2 of yous, the fears of the traumas is preventing you from stepping forward in your highest frequency and giving yourself over to something positive. So like I said, they might have a fear of like, that you'll leave. And you might have a fear like, you might not leave me, but you might do me dirty. You understand? So it's like the 2 things have caused you to be at odds in some way. Like you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. Okay? And I feel like you both could possibly want the same thing, but the fears that you have independently presently are standing in the way. So before you make a decision, let this retrogrades, you know, the Venus and the Mercury retrograde pass. I feel like you're going to find that this person is really trying to put in the work, okay? And if you have already left this situation, this means that the new person is on their way, okay? And you may have some difficulty accepting an offer because you still have some shit that is residual from another relationship, okay? It's like crushing, but nobody won't make the first move to say, yeah, it's just like that, but then on a more elevated level, right? Right? That's what it feels like. 11:44 where you are? Yes, me too. All right. So that's what I have for my earth signs, okay? Be still, observe, okay? Don't get all in your head, earth, okay? You could be so grounded right now in your stability that you're forgetting to take like a risk, like to live in the moment, to love, to be open, okay? I'm not saying just do dumb shit, right? But don't be so practical that, you know, you don't believe in love, okay? Yeah, because each person has worked through so much to get where they are, right? And the older you get, the more fearful you are of losing what you've already established. So I feel like that's the earth signs thing. This other person feels like they have an emotional blockage, okay? More that makes them feel being alone, okay? All right, like, oh, you know, maybe their parents split up and you know, we're the elements, guys. Let's see who's going up next. I see air, I see water, fire, water, water, air, air, water, fire. You're welcome. Water, 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 air, air, fire, water, air, water, air, air, water, 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 fire, fire, water, water, water. All right, water it is. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Pull up. Spirit, can you show me? I do personal readings. The link is in the bio. Okay, also on the weekends, I do a live for my subscribers only where they can ask questions, okay? Spirit, can you show me? I also have a Patreon where I do monthly rituals for my subscribers, okay, and other benefits there. So you can check me out. I'm on all platforms with the same name. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Reveal. Powerful. You're not feeling your full strength. Something, you knocked me off of my feet. Okay, so I feel like something could have been revealed to you that was a little bit like shocking, okay? But gratitude, I feel like in the end, you'll recognize that there was a reason, okay? Journey, all right? Something's on pause or it's felt very rocky, okay? All in the name of love, okay? Fluid, but I feel like something is getting shaken loose, shaken, not stirred. Okay, would accept, and Spirit said, don't fight it. Don't fight it. You may feel like you're not strong enough with this powerful card coming across, but you are. You have resilient. Okay? You've been on pause because there was something you didn't want to see, something that, you know, was hidden maybe. Because I'm really getting, you know, Pisces, 12th house. This is the super blue moon that we're in right now. Okay, so that is revealing something that's hidden, which is the 12th house, especially for my water signs. And let me just say this because I saw a little bit of misinformation on TikTok and I want to clear it up, okay? A blue moon happens every 2.5 years where we get 2 full moons in 1 month. But a super blue moon happens much further. So there will be another blue moon in, I believe, 2026. Okay? But there won't be another super blue moon till 2037. So I had some people saying online, you know, that we won't have another super blue moon, and they're saying it right, but they're not making the distinction for the public to understand that a blue moon happens every 2.5 years, and then a super blue moon is much further. Okay, so I just wanted to classify this. But because of this energy in a Pisces, it's causing the water signs to see something. Okay, now whether, you know, let's say you had a negative mind frame and that wasn't really what it was, you know, you're gonna get the clarity of that. Okay, But if you were avoiding seeing something for the truth of the matter, I feel like you're also going to get the clarity about that. All right, so let's get you guys some tarot. Let's see what else is going on here. I feel like this does have to do with relationships, but it could be also other types of relationships like children, family. Okay, so let's get into it. Spirit, can you show me? And if you guys could also please follow me on the other platforms, Instagram and YouTube, it would be greatly appreciated. Okay, if you've missed your element, you can go over to YouTube. It is live there as well, where you can rewind. Spirit, can you show me cups? I gotta love Jones. I gotta love Jones. But something's holding us back, or somebody's holding back from you. Okay, Two of Wands, a decision needs to be made. Spirit, what else? Eight of Cups, whether to stay or go. Is you is or is you ain't my baby. Okay, and then you have Temperance and the Three of Wands, okay? I feel like this is a bonus card in this deck. This goes back to the powerful card, okay? Yeah, and you'll have another supermoon next month, but it won't be a blue supermoon. So supermoons happen, you know, a few times a year. Okay? So with this bonus card at the bottom of the deck, and that powerful card that was crossed, it's like you feeling like, I don't know if I can take this fuck ass energy, or this shit coming at me. I don't know what's up and what's down. But Spirit's like, but you are strong enough, and we are intuitively speaking to you, okay? Now let's clarify some of these and see what else Spirit would like to tell us. Why is the Knight of Cups here? This could also be about a child. And when I say a child, I don't mean like a little kid, okay? Maybe like a teenager, college age, something like that. Okay, Knight of Cups, Spirit, why is this here? It is here with the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. There's an opportunity here. Some of you, maybe your kid went off to college and you're trying to manage taking care of them at a distance, worrying about them at a distance, also covering your regular bills. Maybe they just started college. This is your first semester with them there. It could be financially tight and emotional as well. Hierophant, faith and hope. Now, for some of you, though, there could be a romantic. This is for, right now I'm doing water. I did earth already. It could be something romantic, but you're not sure if it'll be equal, water signs. If this other person is going to put in the same level of dedication, okay? Or you could feel like, you know, it feels like you might be unsure about what's good, okay? And that's why this Four of Pentacles is here, because you could feel like somebody's holding back from you, or you're holding back, okay? But it's like you want justice, and money is tight. You see? Wow, my daughter just went off to college and money is tight. Yeah. Right? Now for you, this Four of Pentacles and the Justice card is saying that you will have enough. Things will fall into play. This first semester may be hard because you got to get the swing of shit. Okay, you might make some little mistakes. It is Mercury retrograde, but you will learn for the next time. It'll sharpen the tools in your toolbox, okay? Where soon it will be easy for you to do. For others of you, you know, this feels like some type of negotiation. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Let's say you're in a relationship and the person doesn't always like pick up after themselves or whatever. but you're about to start a business and you're like, hey, you know, the division that we got in our personal life can't happen in business or something like that. Okay? So you could be like not committing to something until you know that it's going to be like an equal give and take. Okay? But you may be having trouble saying that. You might have said to this person, I want justice. Okay? I want justice. I want things to be more balanced, and maybe they're holding back from giving you that. With the Two of Wands here, and for some of you, it's exactly that. Two of Wands. Yeah, with the Tower, Spirit is putting you in the situation so that you're forced to make a decision. I also feel like you could have been giving your power away a lot. Okay, so deferring making decisions to someone else, and you could say, well, you know, I want to be inclusive, but is it that you don't want to be responsible? The High Priestess, okay? With the Two of Pentacles, because I feel like oftentimes this person could be making decisions and then you're left with the situation to deal with afterwards on your own. The Judgment card is here. I feel like wherever you fall on the spectrum of this, Spirit wants you in charge of your destiny right now. Okay? Eight of Cups. With the Queen of Cups. Spirit wants you to choose a direction. Physically, spiritually, emotionally, okay, mentally. And stop waiting for someone else to direct the situation, agree to the situation. Like you need to, things are happening. You keep giving the power over to somebody else, which also means that you don't get to choose the destination. Okay, but also it's like you never get your dreams, and then you wonder why you don't feel fulfillment. Gonna give you an example. Let's say that you've been in a relationship for 5 years. Okay? And for 5 years, maybe 4 years, this person is a heavy drinker. And although you have a good relationship, when they get drunk, you don't like who they become. You could be telling them every day, I don't like this. You could feel like you're very vocal, but you have no boundary. There's no consequence. Okay? There's no consequence. So all you're actually doing is nagging. I'm going to keep it, listen. Because I saw somebody say, I disagree with that. You could be very vocal and yet not be putting any real boundary. Hey, from Norway, honey. Okay? So like in using that example, Spirit would say, make your decision and then stand on that shit 10 toes down. Right? And accept that if they say, I'm not doing that, or they continue to do the behavior, even though you've already said to them, then you are giving away your power. Okay? So I'm just trying to say, I try to put it nice so that you guys get what I'm saying. But just because you're like, yo, I don't like this shit, don't mean that you're there for the smoke. Okay? Yeah, my left eye was so jacked up this morning. Well, actually, been for a couple of days. They gave me some medicine for it. Temperance. With the 3 of Wands. I feel like if you allow yourself and have the courage to stand in your truth, because with the powerful in the journey here, there's a fear that you have about standing in your truth. Maybe you feel like if you don't, you won't receive this love. Okay? But I feel like the moment you actually stand in your truth, you will actually see how the divine pours into the 3D for you, for your future. And maybe even this person turns around. But if they don't, it's because they're being moved aside so that you can have that which you've been requesting. But while you're standing in the position of waiting for this person to fulfill what you've been screaming about, they're not doing it because they don't have to. They're not doing it because they don't have to. What's the incentive? Okay, if they can just hear some complaints about it, thank you, honey, for the ice cream cones, right? Then, well, shit. He or she will get over it. Right? And let me say, I know that there's a lot of tarot readers on here that, you know, you can go in there and you can ask, you know, like, where are me and my boyfriend? What's going to happen with me and my girlfriend? Listen, that's not what I do here. I'm going to keep it honest. You're going to get the answer about the relationship, but I come from it as to what's going to heal you, because you are the client, not the other person. Aw, you see what I'm saying? All right? Because if the goal is just for you to stay with that person, even if you have to shrink yourself to do it, that's what you want me to do for you, I won't do that. I won't do that. That is dishonest, and I feel like it's, as a reader, it's toxic. I'm here to help y'all elevate. Not to add to the fuckery in the mind over somebody that got your head fucked up. Thank you, my love. Like, that shit ain't right. Okay? 3 of Wands. Okay? I just want to say that to you guys. Like, for real. 3 of Wands is here with the Knight of Swords. Some shit you got to be willing to fight for. You see this? You want that bright ass future. You want, you know, to be chosen. You want to be the one that, you know, calls the shots. Right? Then you got to believe you're fucking worth it. Right? Because right now it's like, you know, what was that? I think it was a Tom Green comedy. Thank you, sir. Can I please have another? Like, you're very much in the it is my song, the Natural Woman song. You're right. You make me feel like a natural woman. Right? So with the Knight of Pentacles, they don't have to choose you because you don't. see what I'm saying? Eight of Pentacles. Spirit said you've been working on things for others, things to draw things to you. But you need to work on your own depth and transformation, okay? And raising your frequency to the Empress, okay? Because until you value yourself, they won't understand what they're missing, what they could lose, okay? They won't see it, okay? So this is why Spirit has put you in this situation right now for uncomfortableness with the Wheel of Fortune, because you keep repeating this cycle with different people, family, friends, lovers, and the only way to rise out of this is to start working on your own value independent of these other people, okay? Procrastinate, yeah, forgiveness, okay? And then once you do that, part of that journey is gonna be to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Yeah, people have done shit to you, but also because you weren't standing 10 toes down for yourself, right? So you're gonna have to forgive yourself for allowing people to get this shit, get this shit off on you, okay? And the reason why they were able to do it was because you were afraid, okay, that if you bucked, right, that you wouldn't get the love. Hi, Avira, okay? Freedom. So you gotta make a decision. Okay, about if you love yourself more than you love others. Because the fact that you love others more than yourself is standing in your way of you getting the things that are owed to you, that have been promised to you in this lifetime. Okay? Freedom and abundance. You see that? It doesn't mean you have to leave them. Okay? It means that you have to choose you. And if they, and then let them choose accordingly. And you have to be able to accept the answer. The courage to accept their true response and then move accordingly. You got it? Pride. You may feel like, well, what if they don't choose me? Then everybody's going to know. Who's everybody? Let me ask you something. If you feel like they won't choose you, if you feel like they won't choose you every day, if somebody else doesn't know that, don't you wake up with that inside every day? So are you willing? I'm finishing water. Are you willing to sit with that in your heart? You see what I'm saying? Who gives a shit what other people think? You better worry about what it is that you think about it. Yeah, you had to tell her the truth and she didn't like it, right? And maybe later she will understand why. But we have to stand in our truth, okay? We have to. This is the season. Okay, so between fire and air, who's coming up next? Drop your sign. If you missed water or earth, you can head over to YouTube where you can rewind. Air or fire? Who's in the house? I see air. You're welcome. I see fire. I see air. I see air. Air. Fire. Fire. Air. Fire. Come on, guys. Fire. Tip the scale. Air. Y'all are coming up dead even. What's good? Thank you for the share. Fire. 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 Okay, fire it is. Let's go. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's go. This reading today is good for the month of September. It is an overall look. As of Monday, we will get back to our weekly readings. I just kind of wanted to give you guys kind of like a peek. Okay, Spirit, can you show me for my fire signs? What do they need to know? Enough. You might think you're at enough, but you ain't, because it's cross, okay? So you're complaining about something, but you might not be doing anything about it. Balance comes out, okay? You need to find your balance right now, okay? You could be suppressing something, okay? But your resilient is tipped. So it feels like you are starting to get to the breaking point, okay? I did a water signs. If you want to see the water reading, you can head over to YouTube and rewind. Spirit, can you show me for my fire signs? Present and pause. I'm feeling a little burnout, fire signs. There's a little burnout. Okay, I feel like you're trying to come into balance of a situation, but you might feel like it's been going on for a minute and then you're feeling tired, okay? Spirit is like, stay present though. Okay, I also feel like you need to take some breaks. Recharging breaks. Okay, I feel like the emotions could be intense right now. Okay, it's fire and you're in a water, you know, this is a watery moon, okay? Spirit, can you show me? Hangman is here. This is a need for a new perspective, but it's also feeling stuck. And you got the 7 of Wands here. I feel like this is you trying to push through something. Okay, stand your ground. Grand Rising, my love. Okay, you have the 4 of Pentacles here, okay? There's somebody holding on, holding back. Could be you financially, spiritually, emotionally. Okay, Spirit, can you show me what else, please? Thank you for the heart me. You have the Strength card. Who else? What else, Spirit? One more. 3 of Cups. Comes out with the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles. Stay the course. Stay the course. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. I do think that you are spreading yourself too thin. Okay, you're spreading yourself too thin. Could be working a lot of overtime, trying to pay off some debt or help somebody. Hangman is here, Spirit. Why? Maybe this is you trying to pay off some loan or something. You're unsure what to do about love. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us, right? I feel like something was going good, but there was some red flags. And now there's like something about moving to a different situation, level, whatever. But with that, let's say you've been dating committed, but now you're moving in together, but there's certain habits that are kind of like baked into each of yous, and there's a problem with that. Okay, 7 of Wands, both of yous having trouble meeting in the middle. Okay, let's say it's not a relationship. Let's say you're experiencing that at work and you're experiencing at home. Like you could feel like so many areas I'm getting friction, okay? 4 of Pentacles, okay, comes out with the 5 of Cups. Okay, I also feel like you could be holding back from being emotionally all in because you don't want to be the 5 of Cups crying over spilled milk later. Queen of Pentacles, solid as a rock. That's what this love is, right? But you may be unsure because there could have been like a flag or something, or like these quirks. Once you guys got in closer quarters, you're like, oh, but I don't know, right? She shaves her legs in the sink. He leaves his dirty drawers all over the, I'm just saying. Right? It could be anything that causes some kind of situation. Yeah, you don't want that. And the universe knows what you want, right? But sometimes we get afraid, or we see things, or we put, okay, I'm gonna give you another example. Let's say that, your dream person for, whatever, right? Oh, I want them to be 6 feet, a tall, dark glass of water. I want them to be successful. I want them to be good looking. I want them to be nice. I want them to be sincere, right? And they check all those boxes, but they got 3 kids from 3 different baby mamas. And so that could have been on your list of things that you don't want, right? But this person could have already went through the season of recognizing their mistakes. They could also be on their journey. You could be looking at that like, hell no. And they could be like, yo, I get it. It is a red flag. I addressed it. But your fear of that won't allow you because you have a perfect list in your mind. No one's getting the perfect list. You feel what I'm saying? Now, am I saying take the person, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that you have to know that not all is as, you want it to appear. And usually there's a purpose for that, either because you have to learn a lesson, okay, or you're missing the value in said thing, okay? So strength card and the passion, sometimes our rules and regulations that we put stand in the way of the passion. We who are usually more impulsive. Spirit's telling you do the reverse. Don't make that impulsive decision right now, especially with Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde. Cool the passions, use the discernment, yet still follow your heart. Like if you normally rush in, fools rush in, meaning slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay? So you also have the 3 cups here with the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles in the same position. Coming out with the Empress, the Death card, and the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of women here. Whatever this decision is could affect a lot of women. It could be a same-sex union, or you could have girls, or they could have girls. Also getting like a sisterhood. 7 of Cups. Okay? Not everything is as it appears. With the Hierophant here, Spirit, why is the Hierophant here in the same position with the Emperor? This person got commitment on the mind. I got love on my mind. Okay? Maybe you fear because this person's been married several times, or maybe you've been married several times and you don't want to make another mistake. Okay? But I feel like somebody is trying to like give you something. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, though, you still feel, hey honey, in it for the future. Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like don't be so, let's say this, it's one thing to say this person may not be capable. And it's another thing to say that you'll never have that. You'll never find, right? So Spirit's telling you, you got to get to the root of why you think something won't work. Is it that you think, Grand Rising, my love, is it that you think that it won't work because because they've shown behaviors, or is it that you just think it's not possible for you? Because if you think it's not possible for you, then that has to do with imposter syndrome. That has to do with self-love, right? And Spirit wants you to use this super moon, this blue super moon, and the month of September to figure out what it is you're not believing in. If it's that you don't believe this person, that's fine. Then make the decision. But if it's that you don't believe in you, then some work needs to be done on you. Okay? Find a life coach. You can pick me. You can pick somebody else. Okay? But find a way to reprogram that thought if that is what is happening to you. Okay? I'm going to get you guys a final card. 12:22 on the clock. And then we're going to move on to air signs. Spirit, can you show me? You have envy out here. Imagination. And change. Judgment. Purpose. Okay, so I feel like fire signs, a lot of the time you may be like, that shit ain't real. Real love at first sight don't happen or whatever, right? Even though secretly you may crave something like that, okay? All right, I think you live in your head a little bit, okay, about the possibilities of the things that you do want. Okay, but I feel like Spirit wants you to change the way you manifest or the way you think about what's possible for you. Okay? And they want you to do that in spite of outcomes that you've had with people, because there's a difference between a decision that somebody makes that's disloyal to themselves, that sabotages themselves. That's not a reflection of you, that's a reflection of them. Okay, but if you're going to make your decisions on the ability you have to experience love based on what somebody else did to you, that's now you choosing to stand in your way of love. You understand? And I feel like with this purpose card, this time period, okay, this super blue moon, this September is going to be for you to look at the purpose that love has in your life. And is it about these other people, or is it about you growing in that experience of love? Okay? Because something's telling me here that you've confused what people have done to you to your worthiness. And Spirit said, knock it off. Okay? So that's what I have for my fire signs. Let me clear this board and we're going to get right into air. Hi, babes. Okay. Can you show me what is it that Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius need to know right now? You're welcome, Yadira. You have here reveal. Something about getting to the bottom of something. I hope you're having a good day too. Hope in reverse. with enough. Feel like you could be losing hope in a situation, but it also could be illusionary thinking, air signs, because of the fact that so much is happening in the sky. Not everything is showing the way it truly is. Okay, so we're going to continue. Thank you for the love, guys. I greatly appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, you have believe and awe. Listen, something that you thought could never happen to you is about to fucking happen to you. Stretch. Okay, it's going to stretch the heart space. Okay, pause. Okay, and release. I feel like whatever it is, it kind of takes your breath away. Take my breath away. Right? And then you surrender. Finally, you get to surrender. Okay? It feels in a good way, yes. But I feel like it's something that you thought negatively. And I'll do it in two ways because, you know, it affects many people in a different, you know, right? Let's say that you've been in a long-term relationship. Oh, I enjoy having you guys come in. Let's say you've been in a long-term relationship. It's had its difficulties. Right? It's had its difficulties. There's like a bond, but it's had its difficulties. You both have discussed, you know, all the reasons why, you know, it may not go anywhere. Or you feel that. And you decide, well, we're gonna go our separate ways because we recognize that we're not, you know, like your list doesn't match my list, right? You do that, and then as soon as you do that, you meet like the person. Next thing you know, you're getting married and you didn't think that was a possibility. Okay? Or conversely, same relationship. Y'all always talked about, you know, being together but not believing in marriage, and then something happens. Maybe somebody gets scared, or, you know, they have a health scare or whatever, and then they realize like, oh my God, maybe I do actually want that. It feels like something is shifting. Something you thought was not, this is air. Okay? I did the fire signs. If you go over to YouTube, you can rewind. All right, so let's get you guys some tarot. Let's see what's going on. No problem, honey. Hey, honey. Come on in. All right, Spirit, can you show me what's going on with the air signs? Thank you guys for all the love. You guys ship. This is air. This is about a relationship and you not knowing where you stand. Okay, the Emperor, right? Oh, thank you, Shannon. She writes, I am the best reader. And if I do say so myself. Okay, the Magician, the Seven of Swords. Ace of Wands with the Four of Swords and the Page of Cups, okay? And the Ace of Cups. Underneath that's the Ten of Swords and the Lovers. I'm telling you, with the Five of Cups, there's something from the past. Okay, maybe, you know, your parents had a bad breakup, or maybe somebody broke your fucking heart. Maybe they like ripped it right out of your chest type situation, right? And you said, I'm never gonna fucking do that again. Thank you, honey. You could have said, you know, like, you could have swore off love, right? Like, yeah, I had a little boyfriend, a little girlfriend and shit, but like for the whole heavy ixnay on the relationship, right? It could be something like that. Or you could be with somebody who had an experience and you feel like they're closed off. All right, so let's clarify some of these bad boys. Okay, and I said let's clarify some of these bad boys, and I heard bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? So this could be somebody, male or female, who like to live street life, right? Who like to be free, who reveled in singledom. Right? Smooth operator, right? And everybody could think that this person is just like a player or some shit. And they might be, who fuck know, right? But that shit could be rooted in something. Four of Swords, something needs to be healed. Okay, Two of Cups. Understand that everything you are, you know, either came from your DNA or from your experiences, right? And this person too. So what makes them any different? It doesn't, right? Two of Cups is coming out crossing the Page of Pentacles. Whatever this is, there's an opportunity here. But both parties could be like, is this right? Maybe it was right before, right now feels rocky. Everybody feels rocky in their relationships just about. They're realizing the sectors that maybe do work and don't, right? So, maybe there was a venture you guys were already like headed towards, like moving in together, whatever the case may be. And now that a rough patch has come, it could have put something in doubt. Like, is it, the World, right? The Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, right? There could be some inflexible energy here. And maybe you feel like this person is putting an inflexible request of you. Okay? With the King of Swords. But you are also the King of Swords. So you have to be sure, as above, so below, that you're not doing that in another area, or that you're the one who's not being unflexible. Okay, that was at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's clarify this Emperor card, please. With the High Priestess, there is an inner fucking knowing going on here. With the Four of Wands, through the fire. You could be someone like me, like a High Priestess. I feel like you could be an entrepreneur like me as well. You could be trying to protect what you've built, but I also feel like this person, this Emperor, male or female, knows with the Four of Wands here that you represent their peace and tranquility. They may not have verbalized that. This could be the change in the thought pattern, but part of the problem could be some inflexibility on both of y'all behalves, because the Emperor is here and the Emperor don't necessarily like to compromise. And that could be why the Two of Cups, okay, is there crossed, because it's not that there's not a soulmate thing, but there could be a thing of like who's in charge, or who's the boss, right? Now you have here the Magician. We're going to clarify that. Spirit, why is the Magician here with the Eight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles? I'm going to tell you something. Somebody who made a mistake, could be you, could be them, is trying to rectify the past, their transgressions, whether they were with you or with somebody else, because the Eight of Swords, they're worried that they're going to lose their tranquility and peace of mind, the Four of Wands here. You understand? So it's like somebody trying to elevate. Now you might feel, with this hope in reverse, Like, I don't know if I believe in this shit, because now you're trying to put the good foot. Or is this genuine? Or do I even believe in that type of shit? So you have your own thing and they have their own thing. And the two things are kind of like bouncing off of each other. Any mistake that either one of you could have, each relationship is different. So I leave it vague because there's many people in the room. Okay, but the Four of Pentacles, whatever has happened, the person who feels was transgressed, they are trying to hold back or protect themselves out of fear that this person could be the magician, could be not genuine. I feel like this other person is trying to fix something quick, fast, in a hurry because they recognize something about you that is special that they haven't necessarily verbalized, and they're kind of worried that it's like they want to be the emperor. They don't want to appear weak, but they want to lock it down. Okay, so with the Seven of Swords here, Spirit, why is the Seven of Swords here, which is the card that concerns me, comes out with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. I feel like if there was mistrust with this particular person for something that they did, it's as if you want all of, you want to sanitize everything. And this may be why you don't believe in it. You may be having them jump through some type of hoops. With the Page of Swords here, it could be, you know, like you could be thinking of reasons to block this. And you don't need a reason. If you don't want to be, you know, you can just say, I don't want to be part of this. But I feel like this person is attempting to correct something, to be honest, to walk in the Hierophant, to offer or make some type of commitment. Okay, you have the Four of Swords here with the Ace of Wands in the final position. Okay, Four of Swords. Okay, whatever has happened between you and this person, and whoever is the person who has transgressed, the other person is on high alert. And the person who transgressed is trying to heal a situation to save the collaboration. Okay, they want to show themselves to be reliable and stable, a provider. They want to show that they are, that you can count on them. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, and they're going to work on that. This is for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and any signs in particular that might be out here for the air signs. I mean, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, but for the air signs, you have the Emperor is Aries or Virgo, Magician. I would say Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, the Magician, Virgo, I'm seeing Gemini, Aries. You got the Hierophant. That's definitely Taurus. Okay, you got some earth sign energy here as well. Okay, but really it can be any sign. I mean, we're in Pisces season right now. People are going through the specter of all the signs. Right? We're going through the range of emotions as we're coming to this completion of the cycle. But I do feel like this person is trying to turn over a new leaf. Whether they were the person that did it or not, I feel like they're really trying to prove some shit to you. Right? They want to work on something. Nine of Pentacles, right? They know that you're like self-sufficient already, but they want to show that they're self-sufficient, or that I can do it, or I can make this change. Okay? With the Ace of Wands here, with the Ace of Wands on the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. and the Sun and the Six of Wands. Wow. Okay, so it feels like they're very passionate, and you might be very passionate about this situation too, but you could be low-key passionate, trying to like stave off anything because you have the hope in reverse, and you're like, I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one fucking basket, because last time I did that, I got my heart tore out. So you're very more reserved. I feel like this person can feel all of that. I feel like with this Two of Wands, they know that the decision is on you, and that's why they're trying to work at something here. Okay. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles and the Hangman, this person feels that you instinctively hold back. And if they're the person that was hurt, they're holding back instinctively because they were hurt. But it is wish fulfillment. And I feel like it's wish fulfillment for both of you. It's a question of whether you can get past the Four of Swords. Okay, I feel like this person may not have fully verbalized this to you, may come as a shock that they want to transform this situation, and you could be very resistant, and it could be because of a Ten of Swords you experienced with this person or with somebody else. But either which way, they see you as the Empress and they want to bring in justice. Okay, I feel like you can't see it yet. All right, they want to build generational wealth and legacy. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, though, you're not so sure. Okay, you might feel like what's up this person's sleeve. You might think they're the Knight of Wands. Maybe they've done some Knight of Wands shit. And the Page of Wands, you don't want to make any bad decisions. Okay, there is an opportunity for a new beginning, but it feels like you're having a little bit of trouble with that hope in reverse, because the Four of Cups is here. You're not sure if you want this offer, but the Ten of Cups is right here with the Ace of Cups. Okay, so try not to make any decisions right now. Do observe. I feel like this person is going to shock you. Spirit, can you show me I'm all in your past right now? All right, so you have change here. Okay, maybe you're having trouble believing this person could change. Okay, maybe you've changed some things about yourself. Okay, you got the relationship card. I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good, and I feel like you have changed that part in you. Okay, you could be afraid that this person won't do the right thing, but you're gonna need some courage, okay? Because I feel like there's something that's stopping you from an opportunity, okay? And I feel like it's because of the blame card. Like you there's been a lot of times when you've whipped your own back for shit. And you might even feel like this person will turn around and blame you. But I feel like, it's bringing you away. We're going to move them out of the picture for a moment. Because it's not about them. It's about you. And like you're feared to allow yourself to experience something because it might hurt later. Gonna give you an example. And I want you to fucking think about it. If you had a phobia, real fucking talk right now. I actually seen this in a TV show, right? But if you had a phobia of shitting, for real now, a phobia of taking a shit, you might not want to eat because you're like, eventually I'm gonna have to take a shit. So now you starving or you just drinking water because you don't want to shit. Thank you, my love, for all the gifts. You see what I'm saying? So now you don't, hello, my love. Now you don't get to know what a juicy steak is like. Or you don't get to have your favorite thing. That shit is backwards. We all are going to get hurt in certain points of our life. And most likely not even in the areas you think you're worried about this and it happens over here. Right? So the purpose is here to enjoy this life. I'm not saying live fucking reckless. But if you're so afraid of the bad things, you never allow the good things, babes. Okay? So for my air signs, Spirit wants you to discern what your decisions are being based on. Is it on your emotion of past events with or without this person involved? You see? Are your fears running your pursuit of the things that you're trying to achieve? Okay? That's what the air signs should be looking at for the month of September. All right, my loves, that is what I have for you guys. I will be back on for my subscribers this weekend. Do not know what time because my grandson is still here. It will most likely be Sunday. Okay, also, what else do I want to let you guys know? As of Monday, I will be back on regular schedule, okay? Doing the weekly elements. And yeah, and next week I'll do a day where I'll just come on here and do paid questions for you guys. Okay, I've had a lot going on, but as of next week things should be a little calmer. What's good, project execute? All right, so I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers and to all my followers. I ask that you please follow me on the other platforms. Thank you, my love. And I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Bye, guys.